Minecraft texture packs are really cool, and sometimes you can make them even better with mods. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the top 4 mods that will improve your texture pack experience in Minecraft, starting off with Continuity. Continuity is a really cool mod that some texture packs like Patrick's, which I'm showing off here, actually require, meaning that for some texture packs you won't have a choice on whether to use it or not, which sucks. But it still looks really cool with compatible texture packs like the one I'm doing right now. As you can see, we have Varied Snow, which actually looks super nice instead of just a repeating pattern, since it adds a lot of differences and variety into your gameplay. Now, without it, this is what it looks like, which means it is kind of just unplayable because, like, you can't really play with words all over your blocks unless that's what you're trying to do, so that's why you need Continuity. Also, you can see that the snow pattern is just a single pattern repeated over and over and over again, which is also why Continuity is very good with supported texture packs. And it is not all texture packs, but the ones that it does work with look very, very cool. So yeah, Continuity is pretty cool, and let's go over some more stuff that it does. As you can see, it has a bunch of cool stuff, like this ice is varied, which looks very nice because a repeating texture, and as I said before, looks kinda bad. But that's about it for Continuity. Now let's move on to our second mod, which is also super duper cool. And just like Continuity is not required for all texture packs, nor is our next mod, but our next mod with the compatible textures makes everything way better because it can have custom entities. So as you may have guessed, the next one is Entity Texture Features, or ETF. This allows to have custom textures and features on mobs, like a pig per se, or let's just do some like a cow, and let's do a chicken. And as you can see, without this mod, they're gonna look pretty darn funky and will look much better with it, since as you can see, that chicken's kind of messed up, the cow's messed up, the pig's not that messed up, but as you can see, the chicken and cow are quite messed up, missing eyes, or like eyes are misplaced, which is kind of weird. So our next one is going to fix this issue by making entity models have custom models, which is super cool. So that means that the next one is Entity Model Features, which is the sister mod to Entity Texture Features, often used in combination. They provide a really cool combination of mods because they give you a very unique way to make new mods in Minecraft. So yeah, as you can see now with the mod installed, you can see that all the mobs have custom texture models, or like blocks, but it's not installed yet, and as you can see, they're still broken, which sucks, and it is the mod that you need to make it unsuck, which is nice. So, I have now turned it on, and you can see that all the mobs look way different from their vanilla version. The cow has skinnier legs and like a 3D more detailed head instead of just a block. Same with the pig, it actually has a 3D snout instead of just the, like, you know, 2D one from the basic game. And the chickens have these big bodies with feathers, which is really cool, as last time without this mod, they were just kind of like normal chickens or super skinny, and these chickens are kind of chunky, which is cool. So yeah, that is the Entity Model Features, and it works on a bunch of different mods. It depends on the texture pack creator, but if the texture pack creator like Patrick's is almost done, it will be most of the mobs. Like for example, if we have a zombie here, as you can see, it will have a custom like animations and all that stuff, and it has a custom texture too, which is super cool. So yeah, Entity Model Features, that's another really cool one. And also, I might now have channel members tomorrow, so it would help me out a lot if you did that. And also, please subscribe, as it really does help me out. But now let's move on to our final thing. So the last thing we have is Iris. Iris lets you have shaders, which on some texture packs, sadly not Patrick's, lets you have parallax occlusion mapping, or POM. This allows you to have depth on certain blocks, and also have depth on water stuff from this shader, which is super cool. But if you look at this, it also has reflections. So Iris just enables you to use shaders, which is super cool, since it's that or Optifine, and Optifine doesn't do mods. So yeah, it is super cool. And if you can't tell, I'm kind of sick, so sorry about that. But that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, it is really cool, but that is not it for this video, because as you can see, it also gives depth to some blocks like snow. That's the POM working. Patrick's doesn't have it, but the one I'm using right now, ROTR Blocks, does, which is super cool. So yeah, it is super cool to have depth. Now, none of these mods are actually required for most texture packs like ROTR Blocks and others, but it is still cool. Like, as you can see, if I turn off continuity with, you can see the stupid enable connect texture But a lot of texture packs don't actually require this, like ROTR Blocks, for example, does not require this, so you can have it just with Iris or nothing if you really want to. And this is MS Painted, so a great deal of texture packs don't actually need connected textures like Continuity, but it is still nice to have if you have a texture pack that requires it, but it is not necessary. Also, Entity Texture features and Entity Model features are also not always required on texture packs that have animals in them. But with that, that's it that we have for this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. It does help me out a lot. You can also join my channel Supers if you're seeing this like a day after I post it. But that's it. Goodbye.